So the best type of screen to use on a screen porch is going to be a vinyl coated nylon screen. Aluminum and fiberglass screens are screens that you would see on your house windows. We don't ever use those for screen systems. They're just, you can't span them very far. They can damage very easily. Birds, hail can tear them up very easily. You really want to, and most builders today use a vinyl coated nylon screen system, but those screens can be installed floor to ceiling and side to side in great distances without having a bunch of horizontal or vertical supports to carry them. The biggest thing to think about though is when you talk about a screen system, the screen can be as strong as it can be. There's, Solar Screen is a brand name, Tough Screen's a brand name, Super Screen's a brand name, Pet Screen's a brand name. Those are all similar vinyl coated nylon screens, and they'll have their own different spacing for their squares and pattern to them. And they're very, very durable, and they've been out for many, many years. But the stress of a screen system is put on its perimeter. And in Kansas City, we have very high winds. And so even though those types of screens have been out for a long time, if that track system can't withstand the wind load put on that section, it's going to fail. The system that we use and a lot of people use is called Screen Ease, and it's an aluminum track with a plastic cap that we have to hammer on with a rubber mallet, and it's warranted for 10 years. That is the only type of screen system that we'll use on a screen porch. It's going to be extremely durable. It comes with a 10-year warranty. It's going to be impervious to hail, to birds running into it. We've seen big dogs jump up on it. It's very, very durable in that regard. It does restrict the airflow a little bit. It has about a 50% UV filtration. So it's going to knock down half of the sunlight coming into it and subsequently half the wind that blows through it. So it's going to restrict some of the airflow. On the flip side, it's also going to hold the heat in a little bit better. So if you were to put heaters in there, it's going to stay a little warmer because it has less airflow. And it's also going to give you some privacy. It's going to work like a tinted window. So if you go to our website and you look at our porches, we have pictures of these porches from the outside, and then we have pictures of them from the inside of the porch looking out. The way these screens are designed is that they knock down the sun. They become almost like a dark, solid wall tint from the outside looking in. You can see some movement in there, but you can't make eye contact with your neighbors. So they're very, very private in that regard. But if you look at the same porches from the inside looking out, it's hard to tell if there's even a screen there. It's the technology behind the screen. So they restrict airflow a little bit, but they also knock down the sun if you're looking to achieve that for, from a heat standpoint. And they're also gonna, hold the heat a little better if you put a gas fireplace or some infrared heaters out there.